Hey, welcome back, everyone, to Then and Now. I'm Julian Zelizer of the Longview.
And I'm Jonathan Alter, an overdressed Jonathan Alter from Old Goats.
Very distinguished, though. In this really difficult few weeks, given everything that's happened in Minneapolis, especially after the killing of Alex Preddy, I've been thinking, and many people have, about another incident back in August of 2020 when a 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse at the time drove to Kenosha, Wisconsin, where there were protests taking place. This was in the aftermath of George Floyd. There were protests there about another shooting of Jacob Blake. And he brought with him a gun, and he went with a group of people saying they wanted to protect the businesses and the community. And he shot an AR-15 style rifle, killing two people and injuring another. And he was acquitted in November of 2021 after going on trial. And then he became a bit of a celebrity for conservatives. He appeared at Turning Points USA. He appeared on podcasts. President Trump met with him and took a photograph with him and had nice things to say. And I think he now has a YouTube channel. So I was thinking about kind of how that episode, what you think about that relative to what's happened after Preddy getting killed.
Well, there's a huge double standard, obviously. I mean, this kid was so celebrated. They had him give a speech at the Republican convention, and he became kind of the mascot for the Proud Boys. But when Alex Preddy carries a gun legally, the president and his lackeys have a problem with that, and they label him a domestic terrorist. And remember, it's not just with Kyle Rittenhouse. After the Pulse nightclub shooting, Trump said, well, if people had been armed, maybe this wouldn't have happened, which was not likely to be the case. But so Trump is in a little bit of a difficult position with his hardcore Second Amendment base, or the part of his base that's hardcore Second Amendment, because they're critical of the government saying now that Preddy shouldn't have brought a gun. But if the right wing is in a tight spot on this, so are certain liberals who all of a sudden are talking about Second Amendment rights. And, in the past, they've said, and I've been among them, no, the Second Amendment was about militias. It wasn't about just being able to carry a gun wherever you wanted, concealed. So I think one of the many effects of this, and the biggest effect, obviously, will be on the way ICE operates moving forward, and that's being discussed in Washington right now. But another big effect is it does put gun control lower on the list of things that can be addressed, because liberals are rightly defending Alex Preddy and saying he was murdered in cold blood, which he was.
And just to reiterate, Rittenhouse used his gun, where, from what we can see on the video, Preddy had it on him.
But I mean, they definitely don't match up, right, in terms of either the character of the person or the use of the weapon. But when these sorts of things get thrust into the public debate, they give both sides another series of arguments.
Okay, well, that was Then and Now, trying to work through some difficult times, and we'll be back next week. Talk to you soon, John.
Bye, Julian.
Bye-bye.